Zelda, you comfy? What's up, everyone? You can call me phoebzorphoebe, and today we are diving into Spyro, the Reignited trilogy again. And for those of you who may be new to my channel, Spyro was my favorite game ever growing up. Now, what I will say is that I started this series a long time ago on my channel, and it never really got finished. It was more of a different series that I had compared to the other Let's Plays I've done on the channel, where I kind of open up and I'm vulnerable and I'm talking about what I may be going through in my life at that time. And when I did start this series, I was freshly in my grief, okay? I was going through it. And not to say I'm not going through it now, but I feel like I've grown in several ways to where I can be more vocal and more vulnerable and connect more. And I think that it'd be a good idea to keep Spyro, because Spyro is my game, right? It's the game I grew up on. It's like what I come back to when I want to relax, when I want a game for me. So I think that whenever I play Spyro the Dragon here on the channel, and it may change, I want to connect with you all and have it maybe less me reacting to gameplay, but more me connecting with you while we enjoy the game in the background a little bit as well, kind of thing. So you'll see, right? We'll get into it. We're gonna talk. We're gonna catch up. I've missed you, okay? And there's been a lot that's been going on, and I just want to chill and connect and be open and talk about life. Okay, all right, I'm yapping, which is gonna be the whole point of this. We're gonna connect, okay? I can't believe we have 67% of the original game done. That is what we started with Spyro the Dragon. Now, what I will say, I have talked about it in the other, but we're just gonna treat this as a part one since it's been so long. And by a part one, we're still gonna go back on the old save. And we're gonna 100% all of these levels. So we're going to have to go back. So we have 100% of the Artisan's world done. We have 100% of the Peacekeeper's world done. Amazing. What I cut myself off from saying earlier is that I grew up on Spyro 2 and 3 the same way I grew up on the PlayStation 1 version of those and the PlayStation 1 version of Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. So whenever, it's funny because I have the least, yeah, I hate this. This is my least favorite Spyro home world ever, I think, just because of the electrical guys always getting me. I don't think I've died as much in any other home world that I have in this one. Anyway, I grew up on 2 and 3 of both Spyro and Crash on the PlayStation 1, and what I was saying is I think it's funny that I'm always playing number 1 here on my gaming channel because we're starting a new journey together, y'all. This is you're connecting with Phoebe, all right? You can call me phoebzorphoebe. What's your name? I forget. No, because, okay, I just got done. My husband had never played the PlayStation 1 Spyro games, and we just got done. We spent like July to early October, probably July to October, playing the first 3 Spyro games together because he had never experienced them and I grew up on them and they're my favorite games. And I'm pretty sure in the original, they have her name. It started with an A, I'm pretty sure, because the other dragon that we see all the time is Zoe. Hello? Oh no, we're replaying the dragon. No, I don't want to do that. No, we're fine. You're fine. We're fine. So what I have noticed going back and revisiting the original PlayStation 1 Spyro games is how easy the mechanics are to control, obviously, in this updated, reignited version, but how much more challenging the original games are. Like the mini games on the reignited are so much easier, in my opinion, after playing the original. But that may not be all of the mini games, just the ones that I have played in current memory. It's just my brain's gonna go back and forth between the original and now. Hi. That's okay. Guys, outfit check. No, outfit check. Dang it, now you gotta, ugh. Don't look at my feet. Don't. All right, so we got the flowy over thing, cardigan. I don't know what even to call this. We got the SpongeBob earrings. He's glaring out his window at you, obviously. We got the bow tie. This is like a little cheap, maybe Hot Topic, probably Hot Topic necklace that I've had since middle school. It's starting to brown a little. We love that. We love that. And then we have my summer tank top that's like a crop top. And then the long sleeve black shirt underneath is also a crop top. They're both tucked in. my high-ass waisted skirt because we want to be comfy and cute and flowy. And I'm learning to dress. I don't even know where I'm looking right now. I'm learning to dress with joy, okay? So that's where I had to put myself in earlier because, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not bought clothes, new clothes, in so long. It feels like I just thrift shop, and even then I don't thrift shop often. So yeah, that's the vibe. And then obviously my thick sandals that I got on her. I'm pretty sure I got them in Rome because I only brought my Converse on my trip, and my feet were starting to hurt a week and a half in, or a week in, and then the lady in the store, she was like, your feet are too big. We don't carry sizes like that for women. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I should have just said I was an 8 in men's. All right, whatever. No, it's fine. Guys, it's literally, I don't really care. I don't really care. It's funny to look back on, okay? Because I know I got big feet, all right? That's okay. I've embraced it at this point, okay? Now, what I will say, when Gavin and I, treetops, not treetops, we're not starting this level with treetops, no. What level are we going to? We're not doing treetops. Yeah, of course, treetops is the least finished. That's funny as frick. Okay. We're not in Magic Crafters, we're in Beastmakers. Oh, I hate Beastmakers. Oh, that's fine. Terrace Village. Oh, the home world isn't even finished. Okay, I guess we are in our first level, y'all. Oh yeah, we are. Because we need this key. Yeah, guys, the home world, can't let me do a level. The home world isn't even finished yet, dude, because I hate these guys, as we were saying. Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Dang it. Oh, that's why. Oh yeah, I was talking about my big feet. When Gavin and I first started dating, I told him how my aunt used to make fun of my feet because my feet grew faster than I did, all right? I have had this size shoe since maybe 5th, 6th grade. So like, I remember like the core memory, I was like a size 8 in 3rd or 4th grade, and that was really big. Okay, oh my gosh. Too low. Too low. No, not a game, no. Oh, I thought it was a game over, y'all. How many lives we got? 12. All right, well, we can easily get rid of those in Beastmakers if we're not careful. Anyway, no. Spyro, you killed that guy, but you can't get on the ledge? Come on. Focus up, buddy. Oh, stop. Stop. Yeah, I forget that the first Spyro game is always the hardest without because in 2 and 3, they give us a little triangle boost, the extra hop to our glide kind of thing. You know, a little extra boost, but this one, no, you just have to be good at gliding and you have to get good, son, otherwise you're gonna die. And that's fine, as it should be. When Gavin and I, yeah. But yeah, and he was like, oh, like, kind of like laughing, but like, he's like, oh, that's unfortunate that your aunt made fun of your big feet. And then he saw a picture, guys, okay, and this is like 2 or 3 years later. He saw a picture of me when I was like 9 with my size, right, 8 shoes or something. We can't make that. That's probably the way back from that is what I'm stepping on. I'm not jumping at the top of my first jump. And he was like, oh, look at those feet, or like said something about boats on my feet because of how big my shoes and feet were. Plus, I mean, it's the early 2000s chunky shoes, everything, which I still live into this day. I crave the chunky shoes. I grew out of them. I was embarrassed because I had the big feet, and then I came back to them, you know. Style, the fashions always come back around, don't they? Anyway, hi, buddy. It's just funny. Guys, embrace your big feet, embrace your cringe. Learn to jump better, Phoebe. Wow. Wow. Just a second. The sensitivity, the camera. Yeah. I need that down. No. Oh no. Why? I don't even know. I don't think so. No. Guys, just a second, guys. Just a second. I gotta think. I'm not thinking well. Okay. No. What the fuck? Wait. Stop. I know what you're thinking. Stop. Okay. You. No? Yeah. It's inverted. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right. Oh, I always want to do the triangle, and they're like, sorry. Try a little harder, babe. I just have to do it at the top of my jump. I have to be more patient than I am, because we're chilling. We're hanging out. So, y'all, I've been on a journey this year, okay? This year has been the least amount I think I've posted since starting the channel 4 years ago. Last month, y'all, and I didn't even do anything to celebrate. I didn't do anything to celebrate 35,000 subscribers, which, by the way, thank you. Holy moly. I was about to say I never thought I'd make it this far, but it's been my goal, and I've been believing that YouTube is gonna be my full-time job. So I did believe in myself that I would get this far, but I wouldn't have been able to get this far without you all, you know, giving your time, your love, your energy, your, you know, views, your energy. Thank you for it all. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for engaging with this video. Thank you for hanging out with me right now. If you're hanging out with me right now, we're currently trying to figure out how to finish the Beast Maker world, but we will. I can't swim in this. It's just, wow, it hurts me. Look, I get out there, but this is a kiddie pool, Spyro, and that hurting me? This is why I hate the Beast Maker's world, because Spyro can swim in the other games. What do you mean this hurts me? What do you mean? Okay. We're gonna go over there. We have to get at a high vantage point, and we have to glide over to that stump with the key and the gems. That is what we need to figure out. But first, we're coming over here. We're getting these gems. We're gonna get attacked by this guy. I saw you from across the way, buddy. I knew you were there. I knew you were there, all right. Nothing? I probably came in here and already got the gems that were here at a prior point, I guarantee. Oh, a hole, you say. But we didn't want to go down yet. No, we did not want to do that. We wanted to go up and then glide. So, can I go up that? No. Let's see what's down. Oh, it's a level. Makes sense, makes sense. Wait, this is the, yeah, the time trials, the, what do I even call them? The time trials is the second one. The first one with the 4 different categories. What do you mean? It's just flying practice in my brain. What are they called? Oh man, that's gonna bug me. If you know, let me know down below in the comments. Come on, Spyro. Stop. You see that aggression that comes out? Y'all, that's not really going at Spyro. It's going at me. It's like my frustration. Thank you, Sparks, for eating that butterfly. Thank you. We were just here. We need over there. And we need to get up on this or something to get over there. That is the plan. I need to go over by the balloon guy. No. Frick. Why am I doing that? Chill out. Stop judging. Just play the game. Just play the game. So, yesterday I did the video where I was talking about... Yeah, go up here. Why do they all have the scarf wrapped around their face like that?
I feel much better now that so many dragons have been rescued.
It looks like a chipmunk. A little bit. In the face, I feel like he has the, like, stripe that, those Disney chipmunks had. What? Dale? Chip and Dale? Guys.
Jump in the balloon and I'll show you the dream. Are you ready
No.
to go?
No. We're gonna stay here, buddy. What is it? Oh, that's gonna bug me too. Guys, I'm just brain farting. All right, that's fine. Whatever, I didn't need to know your name. You know what? You know what? I didn't need to know. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. Yeah. Give me cookie, I got you cookie. New Girl reference. I love New Girl, y'all. I haven't watched him forever. Maybe I should. You know, one thing that I also need to rewatch, y'all? If it, you know, I haven't watched it since I was a kid. Monk. Oh, unless it aged poorly like that jump. What was that? No, Spyro. You don't have to. He didn't have to drown. He drowned. He died on us. He died on us. Yeah, all right. Okay. Guys, man. I know. It's fine. This is a level. Oh, this is why I hate this level. And this is why I don't have the patience. Y'all, when we get to Spyro 2 and 3, you and I are gonna have a lot more fun. But right now, we're warming back into me playing games on my YouTube channel because what the frick? This year, last year, the past few years, guys, has been a journey of grief and healing and evolution for myself and my brain. To the point where, oh man, I've needed some time, but I'm glad to be back. I overworked myself so much after my dad passed with the YouTube channel and then working another part-time job on top of it and never listening to my body when I needed rest or a break or anything, that I literally burnt myself out from everything that I was that I loved and was passionate about, including my YouTube channel. And so I had to learn how to, no, don't jump from there, jump from over here. I was about to drown myself again, y'all. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Do I learn? Yes, I do. It's just that when I'm also multitasking and talking, that's when I am not fully conscious to my actions because I'm just getting lost in Spyro the Dragon, and that's the whole point of this series, is so I can talk and get lost in Spyro the Dragon, because sometimes you need to take care of your inner child and get lost with your favorite childhood game, even though you suck at the first one because you never had the first one until you were a teenager, and then the first time you put, as a teenager, growing up on Spyro 2 and 3 for the first 10 years of your life, 12 years of your life, and then you and your dad finally hunt down a used version of the PlayStation 1 Spyro game so you can play it on your PlayStation 2 because you love Spyro and Spyro's your favorite game series. When you finally sit down to play it, you're like, oh, this sucks because it's hard and it's a challenge, and then you're still playing it as an adult, and Spyro 1 is the only one you really ever rage at because it's hard and it's a challenge and it's not as relaxing and not as much, it requires more thought, it requires more effort. You can't just dilly-dally, you have to be mindful with your jumps, and that's the thing. Whenever you have the extra glide in 2 and 3, you're more able to relax. At least in my scenario. This is all me talking from my own experience, y'all. I just want to relax, and I hate these guys zapping me, okay? And I just want to be able to get this freaking key over here. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Don't even doubt it. Yeah, Spyro just did a little slide there. Just a little slide. A little slippery slip. Yeah, guys. Anyway, healing journey. I'm learning to embrace the cringe. That was a better jump. It was at the top of the jump for the first time in this 20-minute video. Wow. Okay. We have the key. That means... Wow! No, don't do it. That means that you're gotta be mindful. What did we just talk about, Phoebe? You just killed Sparks. How could you? Mindful. You gotta be mindful when we're playing Spyro the Dragon, the original. I just finished my pineapple and ginger juice. It's the first time I've had it from a local grocery store, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm trying to, but you know what, y'all, you know what I'm gonna treat myself with one day with YouTube money. I'm gonna treat myself to a juicer, okay? I wanna be able to juice, because I love juice, and I love fruit, and I wanna be able to juice my fruit anytime I wanna juice my fruit. And you know, I'm gonna be one of those people of like, oh, look how much, because I'm currently saving a bunch of my glass, I forgot it didn't have sparks, wow. I'm currently saving a bunch of my glass bottles for when I do have a juicer, then I could like package up like filtered water and reuse the bottles and package up like filter water or like juices I juice with my juicer. Like Gavin could even like do iced coffee. We could like have like make our own stuff and put them in jars. And I'm gonna become a jarrer, but instead of like foraging dried goods, it's gonna be juiced goods. That's a goal. That's a goal of mine. All right, in my personal life, juices. Guys, you probably think I'm crazy. That's fine. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm embracing that side of me. I'm just talking, okay? I'm sharing. I'm opening up. I don't need to judge myself for that. It's just funny. Because, like, I feel like... if you're listening to this in the background, you're gonna be like, okay, so I was watching this Let's Player the other day, and they were like talking about juicing. They're just kind of weird, so I kind of clicked away, and you know, I don't know. I may go back and watch because I get to see what their craziness is up to. Them and their juice adventures, you know, the things that excite us as adults, especially when you're trying to take better care of yourself and eat more natural, but then, you know, things going on in the world, it's no, we're not gonna go there. We're here to chill and have a good time. Although it is important, I'm not saying to shove it down, it is important to acknowledge and keep fighting for what is right, and that includes fighting for wanting better for our farmers and our food, because they are spraying chemicals in the waters to turn the freaking frogs gay. Do you understand? Gay frogs! Guys, me and Gavin would reference that all the time, and then I had a friend that never heard that. Oh, they love it. Gay frogs? That guy's crazy, I heard, though. I mean, first of all, if you're homophobic, yeah, you're crazy, dude. But I don't know if he was. I don't know if it was literally just a meme. Anyway, I'm talking about the remix. I don't know anything about that guy. I should. Maybe?
Oh, I feel much better now that so many dragons have been rescued.
You and me both, Cray. Now, Cray, this may sound Cray. I know you may hear that all the time, but I don't want to go with you. So stop asking. And hey, I don't want to hear it. Look, I know you're like, hey, give Cray a break. No, I already told him no. And I'm here to get 10 gems. Are you kidding me? Oh, guys, 10 gems is our goal right now. 10 gems. Where are the 10 gems? The last 10 gems? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? All right, we're about to do a whole loop of this place. Are you ready? You gotta be on the lookout. Y'all right? I am easing back into being comfortable of being vocal. This is practice. This is what it is. It's practice getting back into my YouTube channel because I have taken this year off. I have really taken this year off, guys. And it's not even that I wanted to, but it's that I really needed it to learn how to balance. Hey, I found it, guys. We did it. We did it 100%. Yeah. Wait, why is it? Did I open? Okay, yeah, I did. I needed rest this year because I've done a lot of growing, and I needed rest this year. I needed to learn how to be comfortable in my rest. I needed to learn how to lean into my uncomfort and dissect and heal in that way. And I needed to learn how to love my life again, even though all this shit. I love how I quieted bull, but not the shit. All right, it's just awful. Okay, so I definitely needed time with friends and myself and learning how to live and create outside of the gaming channel, because I used to be an art teacher, as you've heard me say a million times on the channel, probably, because I say it all the time. And when I started doing the gaming YouTube channel, I stopped making physical art. So this year I started getting back into physical art creation, getting into listening to what my body needs, whether we're going to work out or rest for that day, getting comfortable in the uncomfortability of how uncomfortable I am actually resting. Now that we're 100%, I should probably look at the next level we're gonna go to, but I was just going. Okay, so we could go to Terrace Village or Misty Bog or even Metalhead. Terrace Village, Metalhead. Here we go. We're about to 100% this level, so we're gonna do it from beginning to end to get all of the goodies. You know, 27 minutes in. We've been chit-chatting. I spilled juice, the Remedy organic, not sponsored, juice. The berry immunity. Anyway, this is the new Phoebe, guys. I'm gonna be more me, and more me involves the chaos, okay? And when I don't heavily edit a video, it's just a lot of chaos and me going back and forth. And then, you know, sometimes I'm like really hard on myself, or I was in the past. We can change that. I'm changing that narrative. I have been, like, in my gaming YouTube journey, I've been really hard on myself in the past of like, it takes me forever to figure out puzzles and games, and it takes me forever because I always have to edit down 2 or 3 hours of footage because I just feel like I'm so bad at games. And you know what? If I'm a bad gamer, I'm a bad gamer. I saw that viral, was it Ludwig? I don't even know. That viral clip went around this year of like, God forbid I try, because someone like, I don't know, someone in his chat called him a tryhard or something, and It's like, God forbid I be ass at something, right? And I'm like, yeah, you know, what happened to being ass and stuff? Me with my whole gaming channel. I am a really good editor. I am not a great gamer. I play games to enjoy them, not to be freaking elite, you know? I say is that, and then my perfectionist comes in and I have to try to 100% the levels, but it's really, you know, with Spyro, I'm not really, now the control aspect comes in more with like the Crash Bandicoot trying to get all the boxes, because I don't necessarily need it, I just want to because I let Crash Bandicoot frustrate me. With Spyro, I feel like Spyro the Dragon is the only game that I really enjoy 100%ing, at least so far, because I've really enjoyed, well, that's not true. I 100%ed other games like Amanda the Adventurer 2. It took me like 9 hours to do that. I really have to be really invested and really enjoying the gameplay to be able to like want to 100%. And as obviously I'm trying to get to the point of, I haven't 100%ed a ton of games in my life. And Spyro is not in a necessarily need to like, I need to get everything. It's really, I am just really enjoying the environment, and I love pouring hours and hours of gameplay into Spyro the Dragon. All my Spyro the Dragon games. Like, I think it's funny because back when I was a teenager, I had stopped, when I went to high school, I didn't have time to game, and like through a lot of high school and college, I didn't game, but like all my years leading up to those years, I gamed all the time. Like that was my childhood. That I thought about it, I was thinking about it today of like gaming between the ages of what, 3 or 5 to 13. So like a good, like the first core chunk, those 10 years between 3 and 13, we'll say, of my childhood. Like that was really one of the only avenues in my life, outside of art and reading, that I was really allowed to be a kid and get lost in my own imagination kind of thing, because I had to mature emotionally due to the environment I grew up in very fast. I had to grow up in different ways very fast, and so I didn't always get to enjoy being a kid. That's not true all the time. Just with the exterior mental stressors, right, that our environments sometimes put on us, whether, you know, it's controlled or not controlled, without saying a lot. Anyway, like I said, gaming, reading, art, that is really where I was able to truly, I feel like, fully be myself. And then, like I said, even in middle school, I started doing like YouTube videos. So like, I feel like I came to that realization today of like, I'm really proud of myself, because as an adult, I've come back to the things that I love doing. And I love spending time with myself and free time enjoying with friends or myself. And I'm glad I've come back to all those things that were important to me as a kid, i.e. gaming, reading, art, making time for that for myself in my adult life. Because I mean, at the end of the day, guys, even though life is the longest thing you're gonna do, life is short, okay? The days may feel long, but the months and the years go by very quickly. And if you don't stop and look around and smell the freaking roses, get electrified by some of the guys in these games every once in a while, you're gonna miss it. Okay? So stop taking life so seriously and pick up a damn book or a damn coloring book or a damn video game controller and treat yourself, because what the hell is going on out in the real world, guys? We need to stay educated on it, but holy shit! Speaking of, I just watched Drew Gooden's video last night on how greed is destroying our earth. And it could, like, he did such a good job putting it all into words about, and with the statistics to back it up, and using the history of what America was founded on, since everyone likes to say, well, that's America's core values. Well, you know, it used to be a lot better than it is now. And I highly recommend that. It's a very good watch, because it's kind of one of those videos that make you feel grounded and seen, and kind of is able to put everything into a perspective all in one place, where you feel you can relate with, you can feel, especially if you've been keeping up on current events. Yeah, I'm rambling, but I really enjoyed the video. It's a good video. I highly recommend. I'll link it down below in the description or description. If I remember, if I do not, then you do not see it in the description. Someone leave me a comment because I forgot. But it's Drew Gooden's Greed is Rooting Our Earth video. I highly recommend that watch. As I get some chickens. Okay, what are we missing here? What are we even missing here, guys? I'm just playing. Gems. Of course it's gems. Why would it not be gems? We're missing like 80 gems, y'all. 80. No, stop. Okay, chickens. There's chickens everywhere. I love the chickens. I hate the electrical zappy mother truckers, dude. Mother truckers, dude. I'm just looking for gems. And that's why I love Spyro, because I can just let my mind process and wander and talk with you all and connect. While we're just wondrously aiming, like, walking through this beautiful sky, like green sky. Look at this. Oh, there's gems up there. I see. Y'all, I saw. We have to go uppies. Guys, I can't stop saying uppies. I'm pretty bummed about it. I need a key. I need a key, and I need to go up. All right, that's the goal. We need to get the gems. We need a key, and we need to go up, and we need to take this mother trucker out, dude. Out to dinner, yo, buddy. I'll pick you back up at, just you live in the waterfall? Okay, cool. You didn't drown, did you? No, that's where you live? All right, we're just gonna say that. I'll pick you back up at 8 o'clock. See you there, buddy. What do you want, sushi? I don't like it. I heard some of you yell, gasp, be appalled, agalled. Is that even a word? Gasped, gagged. There's the word that I was looking for. Oh my gosh, reaching. She's reaching. No, I'm just being me. And me as a silly little guy watching all these redheads just, they're so angry with their electrical zappies. And maybe they're not. That guy, if I was a villain, that'd be me. I'd be listening to music, zapping the ground to the beat of the music or something. And then I'd be like, oh, that hurt. I forgot. And then I do it again. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Okay, we're gonna go up. We're gonna get more gems, buddy. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room. Thank you. You can call me Pitbull. Mrs. Bull of the Pit, if you will. That is not me saying I'm married to Pitbull. That is me saying that I am my own badass entity. Although, I don't really keep up with Pitbull. I don't keep up with a lot of celebrities, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's not true. I think that the celebrity that I, in my life, have kept up with the most consistently, not like even meaning to, is Emma Stone. I don't know why I'm even saying that, because that's not even true. I don't even, like I haven't watched most of her movies since I was in high school. The movies of that era, middle school, Easy A, high school, Spider-Man, and then Gavin and I just went to go see Begonia. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. Begonia. We just went to see that. That was really cool. We saw a double feature because him and I used to go on dates all the time when we first got together to movies, and that would be our like date of choice to see movies together. But with the state of the world, we've been very tight on money, and that's okay. That's okay. It won't be like that forever. We are two hardworking adults that are constantly filling our days, and we will get there. And I'm coming back. I've taken my time, my occupational therapy, to go to therapy to heal, to process, to grow, to evolve, to become an adult. My brain's fully developed. Just had to work through years of trauma. It's fine. We're getting there. But anyway, we went to see a double feature for the first time. I think maybe our first, it might have been the first movie we've seen all year in theater. And now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, we saw a double feature. We went to Good Fortune and Begonia. And I was falling asleep during Good Fortune. It was the second one of the night, and I felt bad. I was like, no, because we, paid for it. Ugh, come on, dude. Okay, yeah, we gotta do better at making these jumps. And Spyro won. We will get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, how are you doing? I asked you earlier if you've poured into yourself. Have you? And if you're like, what does that even mean, pour into myself? Well, setting aside some time out of your busy schedule, you know, when we're missing all the jumps, to maybe like go on a walk, draw, do a hobby you haven't done in a while, spend some quality time with yourself. That's what I mean by pouring into yourself. Resting, even if it makes you uncomfortable. Maybe lean into that uncomfort a little bit. Be like, okay, what does my body actually need? Am I physically exhausted? Then I don't need to shame or guilt to hold on to that. And I need to give myself a freaking mental break. And how many gyms are we missing? We're missing 70. Okay, there's obviously an area that I am missing. 70 gyms. That is quite a chunk. That is quite a chunk. Skill point acquired just from jumping from that into here. Okay, why am I judging that like that so harshly? Wait, oh, I'm supposed to yeah, I'm supposed to jump around the corner. Yeah, gotta go all the way back up to the top. I gotta jump across the edge. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. Don't you even worry. Don't you even worry. But for the first time in a long time, guys, the other day I colored. You're like, I'm listening to an adult woman playing Spyro the Dragon talking about coloring. Ew. No, not you. Sometimes you gotta take your inner child and inner creative on a little date, and you know, when you're relaxing and taking care of yourself, sometimes you're picking up hobbies and stuff that you started in your childhood, and that is all a-okay. Come on, Spyro, you can do it. Spyro, you can do it. Okay, we're gonna come up this wall, and I don't know why I'm whispering like this, but it's because I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to lock in. Oh yeah. We're gonna go here. Yeah. No. We're gonna go there again. Okay. It's fine. We're not gonna freak out. We're not gonna freak out, guys. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're gonna freak out. Anyway, this episode is running long. I'll end it after we finish this. We gotta finish the level, guys. We gotta finish the level. Okay, we got 100%. All right, and that's gonna be the end of that. Y'all right? Do you guys ever think about Carl Weezer or Sheen from Jimmy Neutron? Good, I'm glad you do too, because I do all the time. Like a lot, actually. Genuinely. No, why did I almost said the F word, guys. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. We're enjoying it. And you know, however many times it takes, okay? However many times it takes, it was meant to be. Okay? Oh, guys, I hope you're cringing so hard. I really do. You gotta embrace it, babe. You gotta embrace that inner freak, because guess what? At the end of the day, you can't put other people's opinions above you. You can't make yourself small because you're assuming how someone else may feel, right? They may be vibing along with you. At the end of the day, long story short, what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you gotta stop giving a frick. You gotta stop. At the end of the day, because the only one's opinion that matters is yours, to yourself. You know, so you gotta stick true to you. Now, not to the point where you're only ego, right? And only never wanting to change, grow, evolve, or listening to someone else's perspective. Not in that way, but to the point where you have to take care of your body and you have to take care of your mind and you have to, you know, start being accountable and acknowledge what you may need to work on and addressing your shadows and, you know, getting connected with your spiritual self or your beliefs or whatever you know, even if you don't believe in something, you know, as long as you believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're growing for you, baby girl. You're growing for you. And I mean that in a gender neutral term, okay? You're growing for you, baby girl. And if you're all weirded out by that, I don't need you to be, because guess what? Everyone and their mother says, hey guys, we live in a very hey guys world, and no one blinks an eye whenever you say hey guys to a group of women or girls, okay? But as soon as I say baby girl to everyone, the same way I would say dude to everyone, that's when you know, a certain part of the population starts getting real bent about it, real hell bent about it. So I think you need to check yourself, and I think you need to realize that you know, you're all my baby girls. And then, you know, that pause there was me overthinking. I'm like, no, because I think pronouns are important. We should respect people's pronouns. And I'm like, you know what? That wasn't geared towards that group of the population. That was geared towards the insecure, hey, I'm a man. It was geared to the straight men that I'm assuming would get angry about it. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time being authentic. Listen, I don't care how I'm perceived. If you're a straight man, you can have your ego checked. Y'all right? I don't care who I make mad, because guess what? We just 100% of that level, bitch. We just did that. You and me, thank you. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this fever dream. If you want more of Phoebe's fever dreams, Spyro the Dragon, let me know down below. Hype this video. Like it, subscribe, do all the things, because like I said, I would love to do this full time. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pour into yourself. Just like that. All right, bye.